Yeah, hello. Welcome to the second lesson under the blogging course at Impact Emperors Academy. And today we'll be looking at the second item on the syllabus. Different blogging platform pros and cons. That's what we'll be looking at. And then from this we will go straight to looking at creating your first blog on Blogger. So we'll look at this and then creating your first blog. Then you take assignment to create your first blog. You do more practicals with it. Then we come back to look at the theory side, how to choose a niche, understanding your target audience. Then we finish this. Then we move to the second week, which is the content creation. So majority of the work is here, and then we'll come and look at the content creation as well, and we'll move on. So we have 8 weeks to complete this course. So now let's move straight to the point. This is the item we are looking at today: blogging platforms pros and cons. So for this aspect of the course, you need a computer before you with a good internet connection so that you can follow the practical work. And after this tutorial, you have to watch the practical side, especially again and again, and then you master the practical, how to create a blog, how to add your own template and edit the template is very important, and then how to post on the blog. So we'll be looking at all that. Sorry, we'll be looking at all that in this tutorial. So let's move forward. So today's objective, the objective for today's lesson, by the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to understand the pros and cons of different blogging platforms with a focus on WordPress and Blogger. So more focus will be laid on Blogger and then WordPress, and we'll proceed to start creating our first blog on Blogger under this very tutorial. Then the second is to set up and manage a blog on Blogger platform. Then customize the appearance of your blog or your Blogger blog through themes. Then we look at you have to we'll take you through how to create, edit, and manage your blog post on Blogger. Then understanding how to utilize advanced features such as the comment moderation, layout customization, and integration with Google services like AdSense and then Google Analytics. So we'll be looking at this things under this tutorial. So it's going to be a quite lengthy tutorial, but you have to take your time and follow it step by step. That is why you are here, to study. So you have to go through the process of studying and mastering the content in this tutorial as well, just as all the other ones that you have done before and the ones you are coming to do subsequently after this one. So this is a very important aspect of the course. So I need your full focus so that you can master this aspect. So now let's move on. Blogging platforms. When you talk about blogging platform, there are platforms that can help you to create a blog. It's as simple as that. Platforms that help you to create a blog, so you can create a blog without having any programming or coding knowledge. So the first platform on the screen now, I have like 10 here, but there are several blogging platforms, but these 10 are the most popular that you find all across the internet. So now the first one is WordPress, which we said is the biggest blogging platform right now, hosting over 32% of all websites on the internet. No other platform hosts up to 32% of websites on Earth. So if you have like 100 million websites on Earth, it means that WordPress alone is hosting 32 million out of it. So the second biggest is Blogger. Blogger is big, is very popular as well, and is owned by Google. Then we have Medium, we have Tumblr, Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, and all that. So these are some of the various blogging platforms we have. Now let's move on. Now let's look at the pros and cons of the first blogging platform, WordPress. So the pros of WordPress, the first strength of WordPress is customization. WordPress offers unparalleled customization options with thousands of themes and plugins. So I started using some themes and then plugins. So you take an assignment of preparing terminologies in blogging. You prepare a note on terminologies in blogging, which will contain themes, plugins. I'll show you some on the screen, but we need more of the terminologies in blogging so that you can get familiar with the terms. Right now I said themes, plugin. The question is, what are they? That's what you have to do, and it will be your assignment to reset that, study it, and forward it to me. Now, so WordPress has a lot of options to customize. WordPress is so flexible. You can do a whole lot of things with WordPress. You can host any kind of website with WordPress. So WordPress is so powerful. Then WordPress is also SEO friendly. That's search engine optimization friendly. So WordPress is designed to be SEO friendly and support a variety of SEO plugins. So WordPress is powerful when it comes to SEO as well. It's very SEO friendly. Then WordPress has a community support. With its huge user base, WordPress offers strong community support and an abundance of online resources. So WordPress is powerful. It has a lot of customization option, a lot of community, huge community base. It's SEO friendly. There are a lot of tools and resources available for WordPress. You can use WordPress in a lot of magical ways because of the options of customization and the huge community behind. A lot of developers are developing WordPress plugins with a whole lot of creativities. You can do a whole lot of wonders with WordPress. You can even use WordPress to create a website like Facebook, like Twitter, and all that, because there are a lot of tools out there you can use on the WordPress to achieve any purpose you want your site to be. So that's of WordPress. Now there are a lot of in as much as there are a lot of advantages, there are still kind of disadvantages. The first one is complexity. WordPress can be intimidating for beginners due to the complex interface and numerous features. So because of how we say it has a lot of options, customization options, and a whole lot of plugins and other resources, it looks complex. It's not complex, but to a beginner like you, WordPress may be complex. So we talk about complexity of WordPress. And then cost. Though the software WordPress is free, you will need to host it. You need a host, which you have to pay for. So we'll be learning what hosting is, and then how you can host your WordPress website as well. So WordPress, although itself is free, it can come up with some other costs like the hosting, the premium themes, and the plugins. The plugins, the themes, and the hosting is not free, and it can be expensive. So if I say expensive, it's relative. You are now a student. If I say go and buy a WordPress theme for $89, that's a whole lot of money to you. If I said go and buy a plugin for $59, is a whole lot of money to you. If I say host your website for, let's say, $10 per month, that is a whole lot of cost to you. So with that in mind, we can't start with WordPress because of the con of cost. The cost is not friendly for a beginner, and it's not friendly for learning purposes. You can't be spending so much money for just learning purposes. So we will focus on a different platform because of this aspect of cost being a disadvantage. But I will come back to WordPress. It's part of your web design course and also the blogging course. So you come and do WordPress in detail as well. So let's move forward to the second blogging platform. So we have Blogger. So let's look at the pros of Blogger. So Blogger is very easy to use. In fact, you'll be able to create a blog on Blogger right after this tutorial. So you have your own blog right after this tutorial. So Blogger is the ease of use, or it is easy to use. Blogger's user-friendly interface make it ideal for beginners. So for a beginner blogger, Blogger platform is the best option for you to start with. And when it comes to cost, it's also cost effective. Blogger is completely free to use, including hosting. So on Blogger, you don't need hosting. Though you may want to buy some premium themes, but I bought some premium themes already that I'll share with you that you can use for your blog. So Blogger is much user friendly, and then the cost is practically zero. Now, Google integration, seamless integration with Google services allow easy setup of features like AdSense and analytics. Blogger is owned by Google, so Blogger is very friendly with most of the Google services that will be used. Most of the Google services that we will be using, because Blogger is for Google. Google has those features over there, so Blogger is much friendly for our use. So, and when you talk about the cons or the disadvantage, Blogger has limited designs and features. So compared to WordPress, Blogger offers fewer themes and less customization options. So Blogger has less features, less tools and co. So there are certain kind of sites that you can host on Blogger. As we continue, you get to understand. But if it is about a blog where you post articles and code, that one, Blogger has all the features needed. But let's say certain advanced blogs where users have to create an account, be a member and all that, Blogger cannot help with that. But we are starting with Blogger. Then there is less control. Since your blog is hosted on Google server, it can be suspended or deleted by Google for violation of terms of service. So Blogger, the hosting is free, but the hosting is controlled by Google. So Google can make a decision at any time which may affect your blogger, although it doesn't happen unless you are doing illegal stuff. That Google will take action against your blog. So these are the pros and cons of the two major blogging platforms we will be studying under this course. Now, there are others. There are other blogging platforms that we mentioned with the pros and cons. So you are taking a second assignment. So the first assignment, I've not received it yet. I'm expecting it by close of day. If you study the previous lesson in the past 48 hours, so I'm expecting it soon. If you submit it already, that's fine. So this is a second assignment where you have to write the pros and cons for the remaining 8 blogging platforms listed in this lesson, and then submit the assignment to this email, mpactgh@gmail.com, within 72 hours after this class. So after this class, you have 72 hours to submit this assignment. So the remaining 8. So what will happen is that there is a Telegram page I created for you, for your class. So your teachers will add you to the page, and then we I start sharing with content with you. So this slide and all the other content, the textbook for this course, the handouts and all that will be shared to you as well, and then you make sure you read through. So this slide will be shared to you on your Telegram page. So now let's move on. So we are coming to focus the rest of our classes on the Blogger platform. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will delve deep into Blogger. We'll go through setting up a blog, creating and editing posts, customizing themes, and then managing other settings on Blogger. So now, before we continue to Blogger, there are certain terminologies in blogging that we'll be interacting with. Now, theme, when you talk about theme or template, it only means the design or the look of your blog. So practically we'll see what theme means if I start explaining. So a theme is just a look or the design of your blog. So the design has to show the structures and the layout of your blog. Maybe at the top here, home, about us, and maybe over here there is a slider, some images moving, one cam, another cam. Then maybe down there is some text arranged in some orders and all that. So that is your theme. Then the labels or tags, we'll be looking at them. The pages, we'll be looking at them practically. The layout, the domain, the heading, the header, body and footer, the keywords, comments, post, and niche. So already as a student, once we started talking about terminologies in blogging, it is your responsibility to start researching about them and reading more about them. So you need to know the terms we use in blogging so that you can be familiar with it. So now let's move on. So now your second work, this one is a project work. You are coming to research on terminologies in blogging and prepare a slide with at least 20 terminologies in blogging, and you are coming to present it in class. How you are coming to present the terminologies of blogging in class. So your teachers will guide you to prepare terminologies of blogging. Not they will guide you, you prepare, and then you come and do the presentation among yourself in class, and you'll be awarded with marks. So terminologies in blogging is the first presentation you're coming to do in class. So you prepare a slide like the one I'm using for this tutorial, not necessarily exact, but a slide, and then you use it for your presentation. So now we are a step forward. We are coming to start a blog on Blogger. So let's move straight forward. So choosing a blogging platform. Before you start blogging, you have to choose a platform where you start your blogging. So there are several reasons you have for your blog. Maybe the purpose of your blog is to have a blog where people will register and then post comments or something. Maybe you are starting a micro blogging platform. It means Blogger is not your option. But with the purpose we have here for our lessons and to start practicing our blogging practicals, or to start practicing our blog creating and then how we can use blog, our choice is Blogger. The reason is that Blogger is easy and simple to use. Blogger is free to use, so we are not bearing any cost here by learning. So you can't be learning and be spending so much. And then Blogger has all the features a standard blog should have, and also Blogger has an option to generate revenue via AdSense and other ways, and Blogger requires no coding skills. So for the purpose of this class, Blogger fits to our use. We'll come to a situation where we can't use Blogger, so we'll demonstrate it as well, so that when you are making your decision on which platform to use, you can make your choices rightly. So now, for you to start blogging on Blogger, the main thing you need is a Gmail account, and then your interest or your desire or your passion to blog. So a Gmail account, of course, you can get it for free. Maybe you already have one. You can use the one you have, or if you don't like the one you have, you can create a new one and then start with, and know that your Gmail account becomes your Blogger account. So if you misplace your email or the email password, it means that you lose your blog, just like that. You cannot have any administrative right to your blog. So your Gmail account becomes your administrative account of your blog. So you have to keep the Gmail you'll be using for this purpose. So Gmail, of course, I'll demonstrate how to get a Gmail here. The next thing is your passion or desire to blog. So are you ready to start blogging? If your answer is yes, then we can move on. So I'll assume everyone that will continue watching the video means that they have yes to my question, if they have the desire to blog. So let's move forward. So now we are starting how to create a blog on Blogger. So I'll open my browser. So this is my browser. I open Google Chrome, and I'll go to gmail.com, because we said the first thing we need is a Gmail account. So I'm going to gmail.com to create an account. So I'm creating it for my personal use. So, and of course, you're also creating the Gmail for your personal use. So let's say I'll make it Mpac maybe blogging class. This is what I'll use. So this is Mpac blogging class. That's the name I'm using. They said something went wrong. What went wrong? Maybe the three. I don't know. I don't think that will be the reason. Let me try it again. Okay, so that's not the reason. Maybe the network. So let me choose. Today's date is 29th. So let me choose a date of birth that is more than 18 years. So I'm not using my actual date of birth. So 29. Let me use 1992 for instance. And I'm a male. So I'll choose male. Next. So blogging class Mpac at gmail.com. Mpac blogging class. So I'll choose the Mpac blogging class. But if you don't like any of them, you can choose create your own and you enter your own. So I'll choose Mpac blogging class. So I'll choose a password. So the password there, you won't see it. So when you are creating your account, to choose your password. So email recovery. So let's say, let me use this email for the recovery. If you don't have any emails to use for the recovery, you can skip. It's not a compulsory. So I'm using this for the recovery. I'm keeping next. Then phone number, I can skip this. So next. So next, you have to read these terms. And then if you agree, you click on I agree. If you don't agree, it means you can't create an account on Blogger. So if you click on cancel, it means your account creation process is cancelled. Because Blogger has terms, Google has terms and conditions you have to agree before you can have an account with them. If you don't agree, then you can't have an account with them. So of course, you should agree and then have your account created. So I have my Gmail account ready. It's loading. So once my Gmail account is loaded, then I can proceed with my practical demonstration. Yeah, here we go. So I have my Gmail account, privacy protection, something. I can dismiss this so you can read more. So I have my Gmail. So let me go straight to create my blog. So I have my Gmail login on my computer. I'll open a new browser and I'll go to blogger.com. So this is blogger.com. Now let me try something again. blogspot.com. Okay, so when I enter blogger.com, it takes me here. When I enter blogspot.com, it takes me to the same blogger.com. So the website is blogger.com, but in some resources online you come across blogspot.com. But if you enter blogspot.com, it still take you back to blogger.com. So I'm using blogger.com in this tutorial. So that is it. So once you have this is the blogger.com website. Publish your passion your way. Create a unique and beautiful blogs easily. Choose the perfect design. Create a beautiful blog that fits your style. Choose from a selection to use blah blah blah. So get a domain, earn money. We say you can earn money from blogging. So get paid for your hard work. Google AdSense can automatically blah blah blah. So this is the home page of blogger.com with the informations they provided. So once I'm here, I'll click on create your first blog or create your blog. So this is the email I'm using. So I'll click on that email. Then I'll enter the password. So I've entered the password and I click on next or enter on the keyboard. So now the first time you'll be asked to, so I create a blog. So I'm actually creating a blog. So there is an information here about European Union, require you to give European Union visitors information about cookies. Is something we'll be doing in the future. So let's leave. So you have to choose the title of your blog. So let's say if I'm choosing a title, let's say I'm saying Impact Blogging Class. So that's the title of my blog. The blog is for Impact Blogging Class. So I'll click on next. Then you have to choose a URL, something.blogspot.com. So there's something, it has to be unique. If someone pick it already, you can't. So let me choose Impact. Let me make it small letters. Impact Blogging Class. So it is available. If someone pick it, it will show red that is not available. So I'll click on next. So let's say if I made a mistake in the previous one, I can come back here to edit the mistake. So I can come back, do any correction. I can next it. If I have a mistake here, I can correct it and move forward. Then which display name, the name when you post on your blog, which name should come. So if I want my name to show David Vaje, so if I want my name to show, I have a nickname or I have a brand name, I can choose that. So that's it. You just created a blog. So if I want to view the blog, this is it. Impact Blogging Class at impactbloggingclass.blogspot.com. So the title I choose, Impact Blogging Class, that's what shows here. And then there is nothing here. So you just created a raw blog on Blogger like that. So creating a blog on Blogger, you go to blogger.com, you need a Gmail, you go to blogger.com and you click on create a blog, you follow the prompts or the steps to create your first blog. So creating a blog is very easy. As you can see, it's as easy as creating a Facebook account. So now we have this section, which is the menu. We call this section the menu of the blogger. So we have posts, we have stats, we have comments, we have earnings, we have pages, we have layouts, we have theme, we have settings, we have reading list. That's the options we have here. And settings alone has so many things in the option that we will be using. So this is where we are by default. So let me go back to my slide to select. So now by default, when you are creating a blog on Blogger, this is what will come. So you have your title here and a design like this, and this theme is they are created by Michael Elkan. It's a free theme on Blogger you can use, and you see my name here as the owner of the blog, and that's my Blogger profile and the blog I have on Blogger with this account. So now that is it. So everybody that created blog from scratch will see this, just his title here. Now we call something themes, and I talk about theme is how your blog looks. So this theme, for instance, this is how your blog looks. Now let me go back. Let's go to the theme section of Blogger. So when you click on theme here, you have this theme is the one that you are using right now, and then you can customize it as well. And we have different themes. So this theme, this is the first one here by default. Blogger created when you are creating an account or you are creating your first blog. So I can change it to this one. So if I click on the one I want, I can click on apply, or I can customize it first before I apply. So first let me apply it. So it says that I've successfully applied this to it. Now I can come back here. If I refresh this page now, you see the look has changed. Though the layout looks the same, but then the look has changed. So I've used a different theme. So this explains what a theme means. Now let me go back again, choose a different theme. So if I choose this one, it looks green. So let me just apply it. Theme applied successfully. Let me come to my blog and refresh. You see the theme color change, even the text font, the font type changes. Now there are several free themes here that you can use. So if you want to use a theme like this, and then where is it? If you apply it, right now you don't have any content on the blog. That's why you're not seeing any content here. So this is also a different look of the blog, and the layout, everything changes. So you can choose diverse themes. You can choose a lot of. So if I choose this one, some gadgets may be visible, blah blah blah. Yes. So if I come here, I refresh. Yeah, so this is the theme, a new theme I've applied. So you can change themes on Blogger by choosing from the various free options that Blogger has for you. Okay, you can have these choices here. But then of course you are not going to use any of these free themes. They are too basics for you. This one is good for demonstration purposes. So you have to add your own custom themes. So when you talk about custom themes, they are themes that are built by some developers that are more advanced than this. So when you talk about Blogger templates, the popular place you can get Blogger template from is soratemplates.com. Sora templates. It has a wide variety of Blogger templates. So this is an example, a Blogger template. That's Sora template. Sora templates has free and paid. So this one is a paid. You buy it for $12.95, and this is how it will look on your blog. So when you install it on your blog, it will look like it is loading. So let it finish loading. So Sora template has a huge variety of blogger templates that you can purchase and use for any purpose. My network is messing up. I don't know if it is that particular template that is messing up, or let me try opening another. So it means it's my network. So the network will come now. So you have the understanding that you can get blogger template from I'm checking my network, so give me a moment. Okay, so let's see. So this template, for instance, this is how it will look on your blog if you install it. So somebody sat down to design this template as a product, a digital product, which will be learning digital products under your course at MPAC. So somebody sat down to create this product and is selling for 12.95. So if you want to get an extended license, which you can also customize and you can resell, now I have to buy it for 29.95. So you can see this, the price is this over here, but somebody is selling it for maybe $5, $2 somewhere to beat the market. So, but this is the original developer of it. So you can get blogger template paid or free from Sora template. Another place you can get blogger template from again is, I think, btemplate.com also have some free. So B templates. Also have some free blogger templates that you can download, and then, but mostly I don't like free things. Free things are most of the times not that good. So I prefer template from Sora templates that I paid for. So when you buy the template and then you download, it comes with the instructions on how to install it and all that. But then Blogger is straightforward and it's the same everywhere. So let's say with how will I say it, Blogger template, it comes like this. It comes in an XML format. Let me see. Okay, so it comes in this format. It comes in XML as an XML document. So all these things I selected are Blogger templates that I purchased from Sora templates. So we have one we call affiliation template. We have one infinity template, and then Kate template. We'll be demonstrating with both. So let me look for affiliation template and then the others here, so that I'll show you how they look like. So let's go. So this, for instance, the affiliation template. I'm surprised this is okay. So I'm searching for the various templates I purchased and then we'll be using for this practical. So let me just search for the name on Google. So we have Infinity affiliation, we get it. Infinity Sora template. Infinity Sora template. So let me search for this. So this is the Infinity template. And then which one again? We have Kate. Okay, so let me search for Kate Sora templates. So this is also for Kate. So let me just close this. Oh, Infinity I've opened two. So it's the affiliation that I've not opened here. So let me have a affiliation Sora templates. So this is how the Kate template look like when you install it on your blog. So this is the Kate template. This is how it looks like when you install it on your blog. This is how the affiliation template look like when you install it on your blog. And then this is how the Infinity template look like when you install it on your blog. So let's say I purchased this Infinity template for $12.95. I'll give it to you for your practical work. I purchased this one too for $12.95, and then this one too for $12.95. So now let's go to Blogger, and I have them. I have the template or in what's the name? In a folder on my desktop. After I purchase, I download, and then I name them Blogger Themes. So this is the folder on my blog, Blogger Themes. So these are the various themes I have here. I'll make them all available, and you use them for your practical work. So let's move forward quickly. So now, changing and editing default theme. That's what I did by changing some of these themes here. These are default themes, but we are not going to work with default themes. So for instance, if I apply this now and then I click on this, that's the theme I've changed. So it's just a default theme I changed there, but the default themes are so basic that we cannot use it for anything, maybe for lessons like this, but to use it for a blog that you are going to publish outside, you will not. So one thing you have to know is that for your blog, okay, let's move on from that one. We'll come back to that. So now, if you have a custom template like let me use which one should I use? The affiliation, for instance. So if you have an affiliation template like this, you purchase it from Sora Template and you have it. So if you want to add it to your blog, you just come to your Blogger account, and then you come to so let's say if you open your Blogger account and you come here, you come to the Themes section. So the Themes section, then you come to the drop down arrow here. So we have two options: backup and restore. Backup, restore, switch to first generation classic theme, edit HTML, mobile settings. Will deal with all this. So backup means that you want to save your work. So mostly if you want to change your theme, it is advisable to get a backup. So if I click on backup now, it means I'm downloading this very theme, this very work I've done. So I'll download it and it is saved here. It's been downloaded. So though this is a basic theme, but I'll use it for demonstration. Now, so you have the backup. So backup means you are downloading your existing work and you are saving it down, so that if you make a changes and you don't like, you want to come back to your work again, you can just install the downloaded file. Now, restore means that you have the theme that you want to install. So if I want to restore now, let's say I have a affiliation template that I want to install. I'll go to the Blogger, go to Themes, come to this drop down arrow, click on restore, then I click upload. So when I choose upload here, now let me look for, where is desktop? So this is desktop. So I want to upload the affiliation template, so I'll select it and open it, and wait, it's restoring theme. Yeah, so we have we have just installed the affiliation theme. So when I come here and I refresh this page, yeah, so this is now how my blog looks like, just like the affiliation theme that I show you here. So that's how you install your custom template. So you just come here and you go to restore, then you upload the template. So if I want to change this to the infinity, I can go to restore, but before I do that, I actually have to backup it down if I will need a backup. So I'll go to restore, upload, then if I want to install the infinity, I can click infinity and I'll wait for it to restore theme. So the theme has been restored, and if I come here, I refresh, this theme should change to the infinity theme, which looks like this. So if I come back here, yeah, so I've just changed it to the infinity theme. That looks like the one on the Sora template that I said I bought. Then again, if I want to change it to the third one, I wanted to demonstrate, which is the kit. So I'll just do the same thing. Then once it finishes restoring, then I can refresh my page, and then boom. So this is the Kate template that I have. So this is how you change your custom template. You upload your custom template to Blogger. So let's take them one by one, and then we move forward. So let me restore it back to the original affiliation theme. So this is the affiliation theme I'm restoring it to. So let's go. So I'm back to affiliation. So now let's quickly move forward. We are doing practical. I hope you are following. So the themes will be made available, and then you have time to demonstrate it. So now, installing custom template, that's what we've just done. Now let's go to editing custom template. So let's go to editing custom template. So this is a custom template I've installed on my impactbloggingclass.blogspot.com. So your domain, that's what people will see outside. That's what you share with people, that is my blog. So I have the custom template installed. Now you want to edit. I can edit everything here to fit to my need. I can edit this, I can edit these logos, I can edit this text, I can edit this image. I can edit practically everything to make the blog look like my own. I can edit this background, change everything. So now let me go. This is layer. So the layout section, that is when you edit most of the things on your blog. So let's go. When you go to this first layout, variable, default variables, that one, for now, let's not touch the default variables for now. As we continue, you see the need for the default variable. The box version 2, we will not touch it now. So we will leave it for now. Then let's go to the links list. So the link list, let's open it. When you scroll down, you see the home, the about us, the contact us, and you can add more items. So you see, where is it? The home. So where is that one? This is the home. Okay, the top one here. Yeah, the home, about us, contact us. That's the link list. So if, let's say, I have the home here, the about us here, you can edit it if you want to change this name. you can click on edit button here, and then if the home, you can change it to whatever name you want, but let's say the home is appropriate for this. And you can also add a link, and by default, if you put a slash button there, it means that it should load the home page. As we continue, you understand more. Then the about us. So the about us, you have your own about us, or maybe this is about, if I want to make it about us, I can save this. If contact us is there, fine, you can edit it, you can edit the link. We'll be editing all these things. Then you can also click on add a new item. So when you click on add a new item, maybe if I want to create a page as terms, so if I'm creating a page as terms, and if I have the URL, I'll enter the URL here, but for now let me put a / here. Then I can save this. Then when I save this finally, it means that the terms has to show here after the contact us. So that's what I did. Then I can also, in this section, I can add a new one, which is, let's say, privacy policy. So if I have privacy policy, for now let me put / here, as I've not created the privacy policy page yet. I can save this, and when I save it finally, it means that I added more pages to the top. Then this section 2 is the second link list. So when you click on this, we have the second link list, right? So this one has to do with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and others. So let me look for the position of that. So that is the one at the top here: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and co. So I can edit this. So this one, if I want to edit Facebook, it means that I have my Facebook page link I want to put here. So if I am putting Mpac Facebook page here, is fb.com/mpacgh, so that when people click, they can go to that. And Twitter too, you have to put your own Twitter handle here, and you can delete. For instance, if I want to delete Pinterest, let's say I don't have Pinterest, I want to delete it, I can delete it and save it. So I mean, if I come here, if I refresh this page, this should disappear. So let me refresh. So yeah, the Pinterest has disappeared. So the Facebook too, if I click on it, it should take me to Mpac Facebook page, because that's the link I insert under it. So it take me to Mpac Facebook page. So that's how you edit this. Now another one, the header. So the header here, that is the affiliation logo here. Now you can add your own logo here actually. So if I want to add my own logo, I'll just come here. So the blogging, the header logo or logo section, the header logo. If I want to upload my own logo, I can bring my logo here. So let me just search for Mpac logo online. So let me search for Mpac logo. So where is Mpac logo? So I'm looking for Mpac logo itself. Okay, so let me do it this way. Let me pick anything here. So let's say, okay, let me see. let me pick this. So if I save this, let me just name it logo, and let me save it on my desktop. So if I come here, I want to change this to the desktop item logo. So when you click on save, when you come here, it should replace the infinity. So yeah, so okay, it hasn't replaced it. Let me see something, if it actually work. So they said no image. It means it didn't finish uploading, or it's not in the right format. So let me see. Okay, now that it's finished uploading, let me save it now and see if it will work out. So it is not working out. So let's see the setting there that is making it not to work. So the image is there, all right. They are saying that behind the title, so let me choose instead of title and description. So let me take that option and check if it will work. So yeah, it has worked. So the logo that I chose has come here. So you can change the logo here, or if you don't want any logo, you just want the writing to be there, it means that you play along with the settings. So if you have it this way, it means that that one, the name of the block rather comes instead of the logo. So you play along, whichever one fits your need, you choose it. Now the next one too is the menu widget. So the menu widget has to do with the pages here. So some are drop down, some are straight pages. So that one too, you can edit it like the way we edit the other pages. Those you want, you can have them there. Those you don't want, if I don't want to have the drop down, I can delete the drop downs and all that, and then have my pages there. So you can edit your pages to fit your need. We'll be learning about all these pages and how you can deal with them soon. So we are just showing you how you can edit it. So now let's move forward. This one, main intro. So let's click on the pencil button there. It says, hello, I am John Doe. So I can say, I can edit this. I can be like, maybe welcome to Impact blogging class. So maybe that's it. I can have maybe this blog is for demonstration purposes for Impact students. So maybe that's the text I want to put. If I save the text, I can change this image. So if you have a nicer image, okay, so let me save this first to demonstrate the text changing. So this text has to change to welcome to Impact blogging class, blah blah blah. So that's just what I've done. So basically that's it. I can change that image if I want to. So the image here, okay, there is false here. When you come to the background, there is two commands here, true or false. So you see the image showing here, this remains false. When this is false, this is what we have. Now let me make this true and see if it will have an impact. So when you save this as true, let's see if it will have an impact here. Yeah, it has an impact. Do you get it? So when it is true, it means that the image here should be used. The image here should be used, but if it is false, it means the image shouldn't be used. So you can look for a different background image. So if I search for maybe blog background images, so if I have that, I can look for a nice background image. Maybe if I like this, I can save this on my desktop with any name I can identify. So let me save this as 1. So if I come here, I want to change this. I want to change this image. I can okay, this one, so I can upload it. I can upload this image, and once I've uploaded it and save it, and this option is true, it means that if I reload this page, I should have the new image that I have put there. So that's how you change that. Now let's move on. Now we deal with this section, we deal with this way. So let's say footer, social media. So the footer, there is a social media footer of this blog. So let's see, where is that? The brand 1, brand 2, brand 3 kind of thing be. We can locate it. So let's leave the footer thing for now. It could be like it's from the other stuff. So now let's move forward. Main intro, heading. So something about me. So this one, something about me, is from the other templates that we install. So let's leave that one. We can even remove them. This thing I did is actually coming to affect the whole thing. The other templates I installed, they have options that I have to remove. So we'll get it clearly. Okay, so what I will do for you to get a clear picture, this is affiliation template. So let me quickly create a new blog that is showing you that with one Blogger account you can have multiple blogs. So if I want to create a new blog, I log into my Blogger. It comes like this. I can click on this arrow here, new blog. Then let's say I can have the title Impact Blogging Class 2. So this is the second class blog. So Impact. So I can have it Impact Blogger Class. So it's available. I can save it here. So what happened? They are giving me, okay, so it's actually created. So let me go to the second block, and then I'll install the affiliation template again, so that you can see the picture clearly why it is behaving that way. So let me install the affiliation. Okay, so I've installed the affiliation. Let me duplicate this page, and this place, let me go to the previous block, and then let me go to the layer. So now this is what we are actually supposed to see. So the second block is this. We have the affiliation, this. But because the first block I added the other template before I removed them, they have some layers that stick there. That's what. So this place actually, after this first link, this and this main intro come, there is another link list that will come. But if you see this one, the layout there is different. After this, there is even a footer here before this, and like it messes up the whole distance. So let me leave it and use one template at a time so that you can understand. So we demonstrated changing the pages here, and over here too you can change, and we demonstrated changing the background and the text here. So now let's move to the let's say okay, so over here we did, when you come to the brand and main services, they are the logos. These logos, the brands and co. So if you click on editing them, so brand one, if you click on edit, you can. So if I want to change this now, let's say I want to use MTN logo. So let's say I want to use MTN logo. So I can click on maybe this. If that is the MTN logo, I can right click on it and copy image address. When I come here, in place of this URL, I can paste the image address, and then maybe this is MTN. So once I save that, let me refresh this page. I should see MTN logo here. So if I want to do it for Vodafone, if they are my sponsors in this case, and I'm using that template, I can look for a Vodafone logo. So if this is what I'm using, for instance, I'll right click on it, copy image address, and I can come to the main brand services or services. So I can come here, then the second one, so brand 2, I can make it Vodafone, and then the link here, I make it save. So if I come to refresh the page, I should have Vodafone. It means you can change the rest. So let's move forward. You can change something about me. So something about me, I can be, hey, my name is David. Then I'll be like, maybe David Vaja is my name. I am a teacher at Impact Emperor's Academy. So blah blah blah. Okay, my name, I use a small letter. I have to change it. So if I refresh now, something about me, hey, my name is David Vaja, blah blah blah. And you can also change this picture. Okay, so you can change this image. You can change this image. So if I want to say David Vaja images, so if I want to use this picture of myself over there, I can come here, upload. So the upload option, which one is that? Okay, so if I have this here, it means that I've changed even this picture into my picture. So you can change all the text here by just clicking on this edit button and changing the text and saving it. So that's how you edit custom template. So any custom template, either this one or the future one, you can have them all edited. Everything you want to edit, all the images, or this reviews and co. You can remove all these layers, or you can change all this to what your brand or your blog represents. So that's an example of how to edit your blog. So what we'll do now is that I'll make all these templates available. Then your practical work is for you to create a blog, create different blogs, and upload the different templates we have on the various blogs, and then you edit the content to your own content. So by the time you finish practicing these 3 templates, the Kate, so the Kate template, if you have to edit it, but the Kate template is basically the first layer, and then the pages you edit, then the affiliation, you do a lot of work there, and then the infinity too, you do a lot of work there, and then you practice creating editing the custom template. So that's how you edit it. So we are just done with editing custom templates. Now the next thing we are coming to do is to look at how to post text on a blog. How to post on a blog. So now, if you want to post on a blog, this is your blog now. Let me just edit the template to Kate, because I want you to see the post clearly. So let me change it to Kate. So if you want to post on a blog, you come to the post section on your blog. Even at the top here, you can see new post. So when you click on new post, that is it. So you have a section to enter title of your post, and then the text. So let me just copy your syllabus as my post. So if the syllabus is the post I want to post, for instance, I'll paste it here. So this is your syllabus, so I can have it Impact blogging syllabus. So if that is it, I'll just enter the title and the text, and I click on publish. So first, let me not publish this first, then we visit the blog. So it is the kit that I install. So this is how it is on the blog. Okay, now if I come back and I click on publish, so at first there was nothing here, but as I publish the first post, when I refresh, now what do we have here? We have this here. So when I click on it, this is Impact blogging syllabus that I posted. So this is how you post on your blog. So we just demonstrated how to post a text content on your blog. That's what we just demonstrated, and we posted. So I can have several posts here on the blog. Maybe I can go to maybe 3news.com. No, let me do it this way. Let me go to blog.impactsusu.com. So I can pick a post here. Let's say I pick a post here to post for demonstration purposes. So let's say I copy this post. I come to new post. I paste this. Let me also copy the title. So let me copy this title. So this is how you post on blog. You write your article and you post it here. So let's say I publish. that is it. So now if I come to this blog, I have 2 blog posts here. Now, so that's how you post a text on your blog. Now, how to insert images. You can insert images to your blog post. So some bloggers, when they are posting in this section, they want to bring an image to the top or the bottom, anywhere that is appropriate to you. Mostly I prefer the bottom because I want the person to see the content immediately he come to the page, not just the image, unless the image is communicating something. So if I have the image, I need to work on my image or research my image. I can come to the top here. There is insert image. So you just click on insert, and I'm uploading from my computer. So I'll choose this. So let me pick desktop. So the images, I can choose maybe image 1, and then I upload it here. Server rejected that particular image. Maybe there is something wrong with the image, so let me try another one. What happened to the images? So let me look for some images to put there. I don't know what happened to those various images that I have. So let me finance. Let me just search for some image under finance. So let's say if I pick this, so I can save this as 1 for instance. So now let me also copy the URL of the image. So I'll right click and copy image address. So if I come here, let me cancel this. I can come to insert image. So you first bring the cursor to where you want the image to be. So I want it to be down here. So I'll bring my cursor here, insert images. So I can upload it by a URL. If the image is online, I copy the URL. I can insert that image here. That is an example. Or if I remove this, I want to upload it. That means I'll upload it from my computer. So that is the 1. So this one has worked fine. So you can even enlarge it, or you reduce the sizes by using this. So whichever you want to use, I can decide to use medium, and when I publish or I update, let's see how it shows. So yeah, this post is looking good than this one without image. You can see that. So let me edit this one too. I can insert the image at the top or at the middle or anywhere within the post. So this is it. So let me insert another image here too. So if I pick this image, let me just copy the URL, and then I come here, insert by URL. So I'll paste the URL here. But in most cases, you work on your own image. So I can reduce this. Then let's say I update it. So it's looking good. So this is also looking better now. So the blog is looking better with these images that I've inserted in it. So we just learned how to post a text and then how to post an image. Now how to post a video. So if you want to insert a video in a blog post like this one, let's say the video is on YouTube. Of course, always have your video on YouTube before you insert. If you want to upload it directly, it slow down your blog. So let's say I'm taking this video. Let me take a video. So let's say I'm taking this video on YouTube. So you go to the video page on
Choosing the right web hosting is like choosing the right place for your website to live. You can share server space and spread costs with shared hosting, or get the next.
So on YouTube, you have a section, share, under the video. So when you click on share, you look for the HTML code. So the embed HTML code is mostly one less than and greater than symbol facing each other. So this is an example of this is the standard code for HTML. So when you click on this, you'll find the HTML code of the video. So you copy this code. You just select and copy this code, and then when you are posting a blog on Blogger, when you are posting a content on Blogger, for instance this post now, when we open it to edit the post, we have two options. This is the compose section where you post a text, and when you come to this section, the edit option here, we have the compose view, where that is where we are here. We are now. So this place you post text, images and co, normal text, but this place is the HTML. It has to do with the programming code. So if I want to insert a video HTML code, I bring it to this section. Now let me demonstrate something here. Let me go back to the compose view where I type normal text. Now if I paste the code I copy from YouTube here, if I update it, if I reload my blog, and then I open that particular post, which is this, I think, it will come as the normal text that I put here. Meanwhile, it's a video, but because I post it in the compose section, so once it's a code starting from a greater than and ending with starting with less than, ending with greater than, you don't post it in the compose section. So you have to select the HTML view, and then so this is the programming code, the code HTML code for your post, but you are not interacting with this. But you find a location. Mostly you want to put your video at the top, so you just paste this code at the top. Now when you come to the compose view, you are always at the compose view because that's what you are using. It comes as video. So when I update this and I go back to my blog and refresh, now it comes as a video. So to insert a video, you have to get the video from YouTube. If it's your own video, first upload it to YouTube. You click on share, then you select the HTML or the embed option. You copy the code, and that is what you insert into your blog post. So if I want to insert it here, it means that I have to go to the HTML view and then look for the location that I want to. So if I want to insert it under a particular way, create your own blog and write your first post. So if I want to insert it right after this post, I can bring a space here. Now in the HTML, space doesn't work, so you can create multiple space. I can create multiple space here to ensure that next time I can find this code easily, but it won't show on your blog. So I have to bring it back to compose so that next time I can be in compose easily. So this one, if I click on this post right now, the video is located here. This is where I set it. Create your own blog and write your own. That's why I inserted it. So that's how you insert videos under in your post. So we've just learned how to post text on Blogger, how to insert images and videos. Now let's look at how to insert links under text. So let's say I have this blog post. So let me edit one of the blogs. So let's say I write this blog post and I come to a stage where I'm saying that click here. Maybe over here I want to do click here to read more. And I want to insert a particular link. So maybe a link to this blog post. I want to insert it under it that, okay, there is some information here you should click to read. So I can select this and then I'll click on, where is it? Insert or edit a link. So once you select the text, come and click on insert or edit a link. So this is the text you have selected and you are inserting the link under it. It is not appropriate, it is unacceptable to post a wrong link on your page. You have to insert it under a text or an image. So this is how you insert the link under a text. So you highlight, you go to insert link and you paste it there. So you have an option here, open the link in a new window. So let me select this and we practice it and see. So if I apply this become kind of blue and underline, a clickable text. So if I update this now and I come to the blog to open this post, we have it here. So if I click on it, it opened the link I insert in a new tab. Now if I come back here and then I click on this and then I want to edit, so let me untick this, apply it and then update, and let me come back here. So now if I click on it now, it load on the same page. The first time that I tick that box, it opened here, but this time it's loaded on the same page. So when you are inserting a link, you want the user experience, either it should open a new tab or it should load on the same page. Mostly if you are redirecting the person to an external website, it should open a new tab, but then your own website, it can load on the same page. When we move forward, you understand the tips with regards to that. So we just learned how to insert a link under a text. Now let's say you want to insert a link under an image. So let's say I look for an image, click here, images. So if I look for a click here image and I want to give the command click here with an image, so which one shall I use? Let me try this. So let me right click on this and copy the address. So let me insert the click here image under this text. So as usual, we are inserting an image by a URL, which we have done already. So let's say I've inserted the image. So if I want to insert a link under the image, like this link, I click here, I'll click on the image, then it is automatically selected or highlighted. Then I'll go to insert a link as usual. So this section, I'll paste my link there. Then I can choose to open it on same page or in a new window. So that's it once I publish it. So once I publish this, when I refresh this page, I should have the click here image, and when I click on it, it should take me to the link I inserted under it. So I just inserted a link under an image. So let's say we have learned how to insert links under text and images as well. Now let's look at understanding labels and tags. So when you talk about labels and tags in Blogger, they are just like categorizing your blog. So when you are posting blogs, let's say your blog is about news, for instance, and you have political news, you have sports news, you have entertainment news. You can categorize the news. So for instance, if I'm posting this news, if it is sports news, I can put sports here. For instance, if it is a sports and it is, let's say, football, I can have multiple tags separated by commas, and when I update it, it means that all the posts you are posting can go under this category. So even your blog homepage too, when you come, you find some of the tags. So you see a tag of football attached to this, but there is none attached to this because we didn't edit it. And when you check the blog pages too, let me see, we have football and sports, and when you click on football now, all the posts under the football will show here. So you want to categorize your blog, that's when you use labels or tags. So every post you categorize it in a particular category. So if I have this, if this is also maybe entertainment, it means you have introduced maybe entertainment and maybe music. Or you can have 3 tags, 1 tag, 5 tags, 10 tags if there are subcategories of that particular post. So basically, a tag is just more or less categorizing of your blog. So these are the tags: entertainment, football, music, the ones that we create. And when the user click on one, all the news or all the posts under that particular category will show up. That's about tags. So we just learn tags. So now you are taking up a project work. We are left with adding custom domain, which is a bit technical. We need to have a full tutorial for that. So I will leave adding custom domains to Blogger from out of this. I'll leave it out. We'll do it later, and then so that you understand custom domains. Then now the final thing you have now, you are going to create a blog on Blogger. So your teacher should add you to the Telegram page, and I'll send the templates that I promised to you. Then you create a blog. You are going to create 3 different blogs, and you are going to add the 3 different templates I'll send. Then you edit them with your own content, your own pictures. You are going to edit everything. Now this thing we've learned now, it looks a lot, but it's nothing. Now once you start practicing it, you see that it's nothing. So you need practice. So with these 3 domains, with these 3 templates, you are going to edit them completely. You are going to change the colors, you are going to change the images, you are going to change the text. I'm not marking grammar here, I'm just checking your ability to edit and all that. So you can put any text, any appropriate text in it, and any appropriate image. We don't want nudes and illegal stuff. So you should edit it completely, and then you submit it. So you are going to submit your it in your name. So you open a Word document, you type your name, and then your class. If you are in Akachi, blah blah blah, you enter it there. Then you write the domain names or the your blog URL, 3 of them, and then you send to our normal email, mpactgh@gmail.com. So you are sending it to the mpactgh@gmail.com. So basically, today's tutorial is boring because it has to do with more practical. You have to follow this and try. You need to practice editing. This is just like the way you upload stuff on Facebook and all that. You just have to practice it because it is new. You have to create the blog and you practice. So in our next classes, we are coming to learn a lot of interesting stuff. So I'll have a short video for the adding of custom domains, because I want to use the opportunity to explain domains and then hosting and all that. If I bring it under this, it will be quite a lot and will make the tutorial very lengthy. So I'll do it in a separate video, but it's not a full class. But in our next classes, we are coming to learn some interesting stuff, very, 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 very interesting stuff about blogging. You'll see how powerful you can write advanced content and you post on your blog, and people will see you. Hey, this guy, you have become very serious. So we are coming to have advanced content, and we'll start developing your blogs. And I'm coming to give each person a custom domain. It's a paid domain, which we didn't charge you for it, but I'll personally pay it for all of you, and so that you can have a custom domain to your blog. You wouldn't have anything of .blogspot in it. You have .com, .net, .online or whatever without the .blogspot. That's what a custom domain means, which I'll be explaining in the subsequent tutorial. So far so good. We have consumed all the objectives for today's class, and you are able to create, edit, and manage blog posts on Blogger. So right now, it has been demonstrated in the video. Your teachers will help you to do the practical work, and you also have access to this video. You can take home, watch it at home, practice this on your computer at leisure time, so that you can master blog creation. Blogger is very, very easy and simple and fun to deal with, so you should be able to master this and then prepare for the next big classes that we'll be having to learn a lot of fantastic things about blogging, and you start doing a lot of marvelous stuff that you can share with your friends, your parents, to show them what you are doing at Impact. These are very powerful things. A blog is a website, so once you are able to create a blog, it's a website as well. So you have learned how to create a website using Blogger. So creating something like this is a website, very nice website. So if you're able to edit, you can demonstrate it to your people that, oh, I'm able to create a website now, and all that is interesting. So we are coming to learn a whole lot of things, and then you are going to do a lot with what we are going to teach you. So far so good. This is the end of today's class, and I look forward to see you in the next class, and I believe your batch will perform well, and then make us proud, make your parent proud, and make yourself proud as well. So thank you very much for the long time spent here. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.